Here with an album review with Ed Sheeran, X album, deluxe version. I know I said I wasn't go, review it or whatever, but at the end of the day, I mean, it was cool for what it was, you know what I mean? 17 tracks, the 17th track is a bonus track, you know what I mean? The standard come with 12. If you listen to the leaked version, it has 16, so it's pretty, cool, whatever. Let me see. Ed Sheeran, basically, he from England, you know what I mean? He was born on February 17, 91 in Halifax, West Yorkshire, England. Singer-songwriter, been out since 2000s. The Orange Room was his first EP. He released 2 albums at 16. One a self-titled album and one entitled, what's the name of that shit? Want Some, you know what I mean? I think that's the name of it. But other than that, you know what I mean? This album is kind of different from the first one. It has a lot of repetitive lyrics, acoustic guitar solos, some simple but yet, I don't know, I guess grooves and beats, kind of like he indie folk, but a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of pop music, and it's kind of an extension from his last album, you know what I mean? But he did, to me, grow as an artist. Very hip hop influence, I will say. It's edgy, it's gritty, about love, personal struggles, drinking problem, basically, expressive emotional love, basically, you know what I mean? Some of the producers that was on here, Pharrell, Rick Rubin, Jake Gosselin, Jeff Bosker, and Johnny McDade, you know what I mean? And, yeah, man, let's get into it. The first track, One, it's just basically him and the guitar, you know what I mean? Kind of a melodramatic type sound. The hook on there was pretty nice, great vocals. Like a love story, if you listen to the lyrics, with the lyrics comes with the booklet, you know what I mean? So it's just basically a love story in a sense. I'm a Mess is number 2. It's got that story of like pain and love. You fall in love, and when you lose it, you know what I mean? It's just a mess without that person. Yet again with the guitar, some good vocals. He actually could sing. The lyrics to the song is quite incredible. I listened to the song as I read the lyrics. Pretty deep song. You know what I mean? Sing. This is kind of the song where he's attempting a pop song. To me, sounds like Justin Timberlake. So I really wasn't. That wasn't appealing to me, but it's a commercial pop song, damn near, you could say that. And he got like a little bit of rapping hinted in there, so I mean, I thought that song was okay. The next song, Don't, I think this was one of the songs that was on like the commercial or whatever. Yet again, another song where he sounds like Justin Timberlake, another attempt at a pop song, semi-rapping in there. It's pretty cool, but at the end of the day, I just thought that was okay. Nothing really too special about it. Nina, basically about a broken heart, the jazzy beat, you listen to the hook with his vocals. The lyrics with the instrumentation in the song is really what pulls you in. And, I mean, who can't relate to that? You know what I mean? In a sense, to me, Ed Sheeran is like the male version of Taylor Swift. You dig what I'm saying? Most of this album, to me, is still about his last girlfriend, Ellie Goulding. In a sense, if you listen to the first album Plus and you listen to this one, you definitely feel like, it's still some hurt, some pain there, especially on that song, Nina. Photograph, another good song, which is number 6, acoustic guitar. I love the track for as a whole, the hook with his vocals, you know what I mean? And if I read the lyrics, especially to that one, I actually put that shit on Facebook because it was just like, you read it and you understand like how it pulls you in with those lyrics. And I was like, wow, that's actually, you know what I mean, relatable. Bloodstream, of course, alcohol, you know what I mean? The things you go through when you use alcohol with love and pain and hurt and memories, all combined in one, you know what I mean? And I like his guitar on there. He uses guitar a lot. The vocals on there was pretty crazy. What else did I like about this song? Just the overall message, because I think we all been through that, where a lot of his music on this album is very relatable in a sense, and I love that about, Ed Sheeran. Terrified Sea, basically deep in love, you know what I mean? Some honest lyrics in there. His guitar yet again, great vocals. You definitely can feel where he's coming from with this story, it's just like you fall so deep in love at one point, you just don't know what's there, and you see nothing, but you see something at the same time. Just overall great song. Runaway, to me, it's like a 1980s inspired song. It's just about an unruly household. He feels he want to run away from whatever he's going through with his dad being at home. From what I took from the song, I could be wrong, but that's what I took from it. And definitely, I can't say I could relate to that, but definitely I understand where he was coming from with that song. The Man, number 10 is The Man. Basically, it's about a girlfriend, you know what I mean? He rapped on this track, you know what I mean? Somebody left him for somebody else, about success and love and how you lose love when you gain success. And I thought that was pretty deep in a sense, because we all have heard, like, a lot of artists, they have a relationship, but then they always on the road, they're always busy in the studio. And if you listen to the song, you definitely understand that. And she got tired and just left and went with somebody else. But at the same time, I think this is another song where he's talking about Ellie Goulding, which I don't know why they broke up. I just know this is what actually got me into him as a artist, because I remember she had an album. I bought her album and a song, and then I seen he had that one song that I love, You and I definitely felt like I got more into his story. But this definitely is, number 10 is one of them songs where you definitely feel like you understand where he coming from, his point of view. Thinking Out Loud, I love the lyrics on that song, man. It just, the beat itself, it just fucking phenomenal. The last track, A Fire Love. If you got the standard version, it's the last track. Soulful beat. I love the love story, just incredible. You know what I mean? And everything about that song is just great. I liked how he ended it with the guitar at the end of the song. Phenomenal. And then we get into the 5 bonus tracks. Take It Back. I thought the song was okay. He's basically rapping about his come up in music, where he's like, I'm taking back to this, yada, yada, yada. I thought it was okay. I preferably don't like him rapping. I think that's reaching, but what do I know, right? 14, Shirt Sleeves. Great song about love or lost love. He felt for, a female, which is another song I feel like he's talking about his ex. I could be wrong, but he's just writing from a perspective of love and pain and hurt and what you go through. And it's just like when people break up and they drink to think that's going to help their problems, you could tell he really has an issue with that, you know what I mean? Self-awareness, self-consciousness, and it's just an overall great project. Even my dad does sometime. I wasn't feeling that song. Number 16, I See Fire. I wasn't feeling that song, but Ed Sheeran did produce that song. And the last track, All of the Stars, is the bonus track. It's just a great love song overall, man. So definitely I feel like the Plus album is a more cohesive album than this one. I get where he was going with this project, but this was definitely experimental. He was reaching a lot with this project, trying different things. And overall, I give it a 7 out of 10. You know what I mean? Just based off the love aspect of it and the hurt you get from that, I can relate to that. A couple of these songs gave me that feeling where it's like it makes you think about your ex and certain things in your relationship that went wrong. That's just me. I could be wrong. 15 out of 17 songs I like, and the production was an 8 out of 10. Definitely worth buying. I'm actually glad I bought the Deluxe instead of the Standard. And if y'all haven't heard this album, y'all definitely should check it out and check out his first album, Plus. And it's just an overall good look, man. So at the end of the day, I wasn't going to review it, but it's like I owe it to some of my subs, my fans, people that watch that have a little diversity on the channel other than just hip-hop and, rap reviews, you know what I mean? Just thinking out the box. So other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I think I'm going to do a couple more vlogs today and hopefully upload them in time so you guys can watch them. And other than that, I'm out, man. 1.